With the release of Celebi tomorrow, it is getting quite close on the 20th, so that is going to be a Monday. I am quite anxious to see what they have in store for us as far as the requirements and the quests for Celebi to obtain it. You know, the different stages all the way up to 8. So I hope they're not something out of this world, but I do want them to be challenging. I was able to complete the Mew in under 24 hours, and I do think I might be able to maybe do it with Celebi, but who knows what they have in store for us this time around. It might be something that's going to require several days to actually complete. So I am prepping right now with an Eevee as my buddy, just in case I need to evolve into an Espeon or Umbreon, because Celebi is a Gen 2 Pokemon, and what did we see with Mew? Everything really kind of revolved around Gen 1, other than catch a ghost. You can catch any Gen Ghost, right? Evolution item Pokemon, Scizor, Slowbro, Steelix, Blossom, Sunflora, all those kind of things are just something to keep in mind. You know how I've been talking about that for a while, and I'm all ready to go. So I also wanted to say I might not upload right away because I'm going to be on the grind. Now, if there's some sort of ridiculous requirements for everything and I'm sitting back like, okay, I have time to make a video and let them know, and I shouldn't fall too far behind. And if you're thinking, what do you mean fall too far behind? Well, I want to get this Celebi as quick as possible. I want to see if I can do it faster than the Mew, but like I said earlier, we don't know what the requirements are, and it could, you know, potentially take longer than the Mew did. So the only thing really for the Mew that was something that you could not help was the Ditto. You had to run into that by luck, or somebody just telling you. If you knew kind of how to hunt them, I have a general area where there's usually about 2 to 3 if I click on almost every Pokemon. So I was lucky enough to have my first Pokemon when I went into the new stages for the quests for the Mew, and it said to find a Ditto. It was my first one. I don't know what kind of luck that was, but I just I took my breath away. So I hope I can zoom through it just like that with the Celebi and catch it, max it out, because I mean, come on, it's not going to be something crazy. It's weird because it'd be nice if it had a few grass moves. Maybe it will receive one in the future, but you know, I have to max it out to Celebi. I have the candies, I'll dump it in. Even though we have Gen 4 coming right around the corner, it might be a good idea to start stacking up those rare candies. Although you should be ready to go with all the raids going on and the time span that we've had to collect, you know, Magby, Electabuzz, or you can say Electakid, and you know, everything else, Porygon, for Gen 4, because it's going to be so exciting. Anyways, we're taking a look at this Alolan Raichu raid. Kind of casual. I was just doing it because it's at an EX gym. And yes, I'm still hunting him because, you know, I said I was going to slow down. But we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary for the public Mewtwo release. And what if they just so happen to change him up with another Pokemon that we've been discussing here on the channel, and relieving Mewtwo of its duty as the current EX raid boss that it has held for a year now. And if you're thinking to yourself, Poke, I really don't like what you're saying right now, because I don't have a single Mewtwo, because you're sitting on a mountain of them. You have a Mewtwo chair, and I have 0. Yes, I understand. I don't know, should they continue to have the Mewtwo in the EX raids, and it could be random, one or another, because it's a year now. We have to, you know, think logically. What are you going to do about everybody else who's been receiving them this whole time, and we're ready for a new one? And yes, I know there's people who just don't get one, or just have a couple and they need a better one. Well, maybe they can have several fluctuating through the EX raids, and that's that, okay? Who knows? Just throwing a few suggestions out there like we've talked about before. So with that said, trainers, get ready. It's going to be quite exciting for the Celebi, and I have everything ready. You know, the evolution items. I wonder if they're going to throw us for a loop. And I don't think it's going to be Swablu's, you know, evolve that. I don't think it's going to be Wilmer. It could be. There could be one of those in there, but I just don't know, because those are not from Gen 2. But we'll just have to, you know, wait and see. With that said, trainers, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you luck on catching your Celebis tomorrow. And take care.